Anakin has saved 23 nickels and quarters. The value of the coins is $2.55. How many of each type of coin does Anakin have? So again, we want to define our variables so that we don't get confused later on whether we're talking about the number of nickels or the number of quarters. So let's set x equal to the number of nickels, and let's set y equal to the number of quarters. So Anakin has saved 23 nickels and quarters, so that we know that together x plus y is equal to 23. That's the easier equation to come up with. The second equation is actually keeping track of the value of those nickels and quarters, and that one's going to make the algebra a little bit messier. So for each nickel that he has, that's 5 cents. So if we take the value of a nickel, 5 cents, and multiply by the number of nickels he has, that gives us the value that he has in nickels. So 0.05x is the value in nickels. 0.25y, that's the value in quarters, because for every quarter that he has, that's 25 cents, or a fourth of a dollar. And this is going to add up to 2.55, the total value in dollars that he has altogether. So now we've created our system of equations. From here, we're going to use substitution to solve this. So if we go ahead and take our first equation, and we're going to solve that for x, then we get x equals 23 minus y. And now we substitute that into the other equation, then we're going to get 0.05, but instead of writing x, we're going to write what x is equal to, 23 minus y, plus 0.25y equals 2.55. And now we have our one equation and one variable that we can then solve. And again, for the sake of space, I'm going to omit that and leave that up to the reader, which you should be able to solve this equation by now, plus the exact steps are in the example below. And we get to the point where we have y equals 7. So he has 7 quarters, and once we figure out that that's 7 quarters, that leaves us with 16 nickels. If we look at this original equation, it's pretty easy to solve for x from here. So also x is equal to 16. The original question was how many of each type does he have? Well, we can see x is 16, and x was number of nickels, so he has 16 nickels. Y is 7, that's quarters, so he has 7 quarters.